What's going up, everybody? It's Teeny the Great, back for another update video. I just got back from California yesterday, and so I wasn't writing a whole lot, so I still have to finish up the novel, but I'm just finishing up the story now. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of like starting a novel is really hard because you're looking at a blank page and you're like, well, how do I want the story to come out? How do I want it? How do I want the tone to be? How do I want the characters to speak? Things like that. But ending the novel is just as hard. It's like, you know, you have a message that you want people to walk away with after they read your story. And so when you're closing the novel, you have to really think of that and think of the meaning that you want to put in it and if you've done that successfully or not. So it's kind of hard, but I'm definitely having fun with it, and I'm definitely going to get back to writing today. I had a fun week off, but it's back to work. And as I was telling you guys before, I've been applying to a lot of jobs, and I wasn't really hearing back from any of them, so it was kind of discouraging, getting rejection email after rejection email after rejection email. But I heard back from 2 of them while I was in California. One of them I had an interview for today, but it turns out that the one that called me for the interview was at a different location than I thought it was, and it's way too far to drive every single day. Like crazy far. So I had to call back and cancel the interview because there's no way I want to work there. But it just kind of sucks because I don't really know how that happened. I know there's big like websites that they just have a lot of jobs listed and you just click apply. It's like 1 or 2 clicks and you've applied to the job. But this one actually wasn't one of those. It was a really in-depth application that I applied for. And I know I took a lot of time applying for it, so I don't know how I missed that, or even if I applied to the one I wanted to work at and maybe the other location saw my application and decided to contact me. But there's one city with a name that has the same name as a road, and the one on the road is a lot closer to me, but it actually turned out to be the one with a city for that name. So I had to call back. He was really nice about it, but I'm kind of bummed because that's the job I actually wanted to work at. But another one called me back, so I'm waiting to hear back from them for an interview time. So I'm excited about that. At least I have another option. But honestly, I'm probably still going to apply to a lot more. So I thought that when I got back, I would interview. I would have a couple interviews and get a job and not have to worry about applying anymore. But it turns out that I'm probably going to have to start applying again. And it's kind of frustrating because it's been taking up so much of my time. But it's okay because I think I'll have a job after that. So, I mean, as long as I'm working, it's okay. But yeah, so the novel's coming along. Still not finished with it. Still haven't started editing for it, but I'm getting really close. Have a lot of prospects for a job, so that's looking better than just getting rejected over and over again. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a video about California up maybe at the end of this week. It's gonna take a whole lot of editing, so it might be up a little bit later, but I'm gonna try to get that up as quick as possible. And I had a lot of fun with Emily, but now it's back to work. It kind of sucks, but yep, my fun summer's over. I got my trips out of the way, Florida, California, so now it's all work, work, work. But I'm really excited because I guess for me, I knew I had those trips coming up, so it was kind of like I was putting things off till after the trip. But now that those are over, this really is like a whole new start for me because now this is my life. Now that I don't have school, I don't have any trips to use kind of as an excuse or, you know, even a valid excuse to not get a job yet. But now it's just all work from here, and this is my life now, and it's kind of crazy to me to think of that because I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But yeah, so this is officially the start to my life, finding a job and writing, and it's kind of crazy because all I want to do is write, but I definitely need a job, and I'm not complaining that I need a job. I'm happy to work, but I don't know what my career is yet. I guess that's the problem. I don't mind having a job. It's like, what do I do for a career, you know? Because I'm not going to become a successful writer right off the bat, you know? It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of progress. Anyways, so as I was saying, I know being a writer isn't going to happen right off the bat. Even if I publish this novel, I might be the only person that buys it. And so it's just kind of hard knowing that this is a process that takes a lot of time, and even then that's not guaranteed that I'll succeed. But this is the career that I want, and in the meantime I'm just gonna have to work a regular job and do my best at that. But it's time to grow up, I guess, now and stop putting things off and just figure out what I'm gonna do with my whole life. I'm kind of, when I graduated, I kind of was in the same position, but I figured keep writing and writing until I find a job after these trips. And now the time is now, so I don't really know what to do, but I'm looking forward to it. I know probably in about a year I'm gonna move and start a family, but if Emily doesn't dump me, which she probably will. But yeah, if Emily and I are still together in like a year, a little over a year, we have some plans, but until then, I guess just save up to get an apartment or something. I definitely don't want to live in this state my whole life, even though I freaking love Tennessee. It's beautiful, but I have better opportunities in other places. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm nervous and confused in the meantime. But I'm definitely going to keep writing. I love writing, and it's the one thing right now that I have that I'm passionate about. So I'm going to keep writing and keep doing that. I'll keep you guys updated, of course, and hopefully I'll have a job. In the next couple of weeks, I'll probably have a job, or at least have a job that, even if I haven't started, that I'll have a start date to a job. And other than that, check out that video that'll be up later this week. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I haven't been getting a lot of comments or anything like that, but I see the views. But always like comment down whatever you want. I love seeing the comments and I love interacting with you guys. So make sure to leave a comment about anything if you have any advice, or if you need advice about something, if you're going through something like this too, where you're just kind of floating right now. But definitely thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. And as always, stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See ya. But there's so many bugs out here. I'm getting attacked by butterflies and bees and shit. But now it's kind of crazy because all I want to do is write. Because I'm not going to become a successful writer that I have to accomplish. There's this fucking bee in every shot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have to keep like swatting at it every few seconds. But fuck, this fucking bee.